Hi fans, thanks for clicking on the Dreaded Heroes report. Welcome all you Diamond Dan Hotline fans over on Facebook page. I hope it didn't scare nobody or kids or animals. I can't help it. Well, I can't help this either. One of the news stories is WCW star Marcus or Buff Bagwell is listed on Cowboys for Angels male escort website. And the site is affiliated with Showtime's Gigolo show that Bagwell recently appeared on. Garrett James, owner of the service, says to TMZ, which is in everybody's business constantly, that Bagwell is already the second most popular escort on the service. I hope they don't say who number one is because my wife will be madder than heck. Anyway, with WWE making the decision to pull Punk from all the marketing materials for the future events, the big issue now is they got to deal with Punk being a part of several upcoming projects, including the Flintstone movies and Camp WWE. It's an online cartoon that's planned. Part of the reason why WWE kept old Sin Cara around under the Hunico mask is because he's in some upcoming Scooby-Doo movie, and they didn't want to make that movie that just comes out look like it's dated. And if CM Punk doesn't return, which he's not expected to now, it's going to be interesting to see how WWE handles his inclusion into these projects that are planned. So, and Cody Rhodes, by the way, revealed on Twitter that his cousin, son of Fred Ottman, who's that? Remember old Typhoon and Shockmaster? Well, anyway, Ottman's son is working for WWE. Berkeley Ottman has been working for as an NXT timekeeper, stage manager, and floor manager for quite a while now. He's worked last night's Raw in Chicago, Monday night's Raw in Chicago, and trained under the longtime timekeeper Mark Yeaton. I don't know. I hope he's still around. He always got thrown on the floor and stuff, and the headphones flew off. That was always funny. All right, as noted earlier this year. Well, not this year, it was last year now, that Steve Austin is going to be filming a new reality TV show on his ranch in Texas called Broken Skull Challenge. Well, anyway, Austin noted on Twitter that last night his show will begin filming in a few days, and the show will feature men and women participating in hardcore challenges on his Broken Skull Ranch for a chance to win $10,000. Kind of cheap, ain't it? Hey, the original Sin Cara, by the way, won the vacant Baja Stars middleweight title on March 1st in Tijuana, Mexico. Now, I'm talking about the original one now. The one that got hurt all the time and used the trampoline to go over the... Well, anyway, there are new pieces of Sin Cara merchandise in Mexico, so the promotions and Sin Cara themselves are going forward with the idea that they own the name. And Rey Mysterio, not at this week's taping of SmackDown, or he wasn't at Raw either backstage. All right, Jeff Jarrett hinted around about doing a Tuesday night wrestling show at a recent autograph signing. Word is now that the case of Jarrett's words being taken out of context. Jarrett actually talking about wrestling being storytelling, and that the story would translate on any night of the week. And he used Tuesday just for an example and said the stories need to be told outside of just one specific night. Anyway, Jarrett's been traveling extensively over the past few weeks, setting up production, merchandise, talent, international relations with other promotions. Jarrett's reportedly planning for a photo shoot for a major production company, which will lead into a big announcement that we've all been waiting for. I've been wringing my hands like this for quite a while. Or maybe that way. So anyway, the announcement may be coming around April, as the word going forward now is. Earlier we posted, or there was a posting of a clip, I was telling you about Marcus Bagwell. Here's a little interesting tidbits. Anyways, cowboysforangels.com is the website. So anyway, Bagwell's rate for you ladies out there, and some of you guys maybe, I don't know. Bagwell's rates are $800 for 2 hours, $1,550 for 4 hours, $3,000 for overnight, $4,500 per day, $8,000 for a weekend trip. Anyway, $25,000 for the week for his time. Sort of what I tell my wife. Same guidelines. WWE's SummerSlam travel package is going to be going on sale this Thursday. Platinum packages start out at $1,076, while the measly gold package starts at $540. WWE is going to be returning to Detroit for a live event Friday, June 6th. This week's SmackDown pre-taped show and backstage pass post-show will be done by the same stars who did the panel on Raw: Josh Matthews, Alex Riley, Booker T, and special guest Hacksaw. You know, it may be just me, but I think that's just a waste of time. You got the stars there. I know that's great you're putting them to work, to putting them on TV time, and you know they're getting paid and stuff, but have them do a little bit of something else. That just seems so lame to me. It's just boring. Don't like that roundtable stuff. Anyway, Jerry Lawler said on Raw last night's Batista versus Daniel Bryan match was the first time facing each other, but others say they wrestled back on Raw in May of 2010. Somebody do some checking. Anyway, it was pitched at one point to have Bad News Barrett come out and do a bad news segment on CM Punk last night's Monday Night's Raw in Chicago, but it was nixed. Which the whole Bad News Barrett thing should be nixed. Do something else with that forklift. All right, like I don't know, move Big Show around with it. Usos, Cameron, Josh Matthews hosted an anti-bullying rally at Shelby Junior High School in Detroit earlier today. Last night's, Monday Night's Raw ranked number 4 for the Nielsen's new Twitter TV ratings. And if you're on Twitter, I don't think you're watching WWE. Anyway, Raw had a unique audience of 2,286,000, which represents the number of Twitter accounts that commented on the show. This was down a little bit from previous week. Total impressions were 22 million, I guess, last week. Anyway, it represents the number of times the show was tweeted about, and this is way up from the previous week, which, man, I don't care about that. But anyway, WWE Network continues the following service advisory for this afternoon. It says the WWE Network login issue for Xbox 360 users has been resolved, and we apologize for any inconvenience. I think they copy and paste that line on every day for something. Undertaker, he wasn't at last night's, Monday Night's Raw in Chicago. He was at home. And if I had his wife, I'd be at home too. My wife, she looked like, you know who. WWE still advertising Taker to appear this weekend, but anyway, it's been, there's always last minute changes. And there's a version of the Raw script that had a stare down between Taker and Brock Lesnar Monday, but they didn't do it. WWE Diva Champion AJ Lee, I don't know if you guys knew this or remembered this, but anyway, AJ Lee was at Raw, but obviously not used. No word officially on why she, didn't get the work, but it could have been because WWE has been trying to keep her chance down because of her boyfriend, CM Punk. Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.